on. Good afternoon. How is everyone in the world? US anyways. I am doing fabulous. The sun's been shining. It's been awesome. So I wanted to jump in and just really dive in and let you guys know a couple of things that are coming down the pike right now. I've had quite a few successful stories happening in not just in the mentorship, but outside of the mentorship. And I want to bring that to you here today. So type in the comments, #live, #replay, so I know who's coming to town and I can structure these towards you. So those of you that have been showing up live, showing up and commenting, what I've been hearing from you is that you're struggling to find a deal. Okay, so we're going to be addressing both passive and active investors, whether you're wanting to find a deal or you want to be a part of one of our deals. Okay, so two-headed dragon going on right now, speaking in two different directions. But I know that the active investor in you who's struggling, I'm going to address first, and then the passive investor, I'm going to address second, because it's only going to take a second to address because it's passive, it's less time, right? For those of you that want to find your own deal, we have so much in the pike going on right now. I'm going to sit here and help you find your deal. Yes, you got me. You got me right. So if that is something that you want, you say yes, type it in the comments. Yes, help me find deals, Joanna. Just let me know how you really feel. So I'm going to help you find deals. It is my mission. I'm going to bang out this whole last quarter. We're in the last quarter. If you guys aren't getting into real estate, you're missing out. We're in a shift right now, and some of you are fearful and holding back, and this is going to be the biggest wealth creator. So if you wait for another 6 months or a year from now, you're going to miss the boat. You're going to miss the boat. The urgency is now. I cannot stress it enough. So I'm going to put my pedal to the metal and support as many people as I can. Okay. I'm going to do this by doing the 5-day challenge because I've heard, a lot of you are struggling to find deals. And my students are finding deals, left and right. So we had Kristen, who had 5 deals identified to close at one time, 5 of them, right? All wanted to talk to her to close the deal. Angela had 3 in contract and she chose to just close on the 2. Donna, she just acquired her 4th property. So listen up when I tell you the deals are everywhere. And you're like, yeah, right, Joanna. I hear it. I get it. Interest rates are high, prices are high. If you don't know what you're talking about, of course, the media is going to make it look like a, crazy story. So you just have to take that with a grain of salt, maybe turn the media off a little bit. And just get the weather. That's all I do. I just get the weather. So I know what's going on, how to plan my day. But other than that, I don't listen to any of the drama. I listen to statistics. I gather statistics and I watch where the market is going and study where it's been. That's how I make my decisions. I'm not listening to the news drama every single day. Okay. And the one thing I want you to take away from this and what I have coming down the pike is knowing when to pivot, right? So we're not in the market we were 6 months ago. Okay, so now how do you do it? So here we are in yet another pivot. So I want you guys to understand, I got your back. I got your back. It's so great. You might be saying, well, that's great that you can do deals, Joanna, or your students will do deals, but I'm trying to do this and I get it. Okay. You don't have the mentor that they have. You don't have the mentor that I have. Everyone should have a mentor. Even I have a mentor. So you should never be without one to help you in your real estate because you don't know what you don't know. I've been living off of real estate for 24 years and I'm telling you, you don't know what you don't know. Okay, if you want to collapse time, you need a mentor. You want to be safe, you want a mentor. You want to know how to do variety of real estate, you need a mentor. Okay, that's going to get you there faster. All right. And I had a tough time looking for one myself. So don't get me wrong, it's not easy to choose, right? But you want someone that's in your corner by your side, that's going to run deals with you, that's going to understand your goals to help you do a real estate deal, right? What's right for you. And then you want that mass experience, like I'm in today's trenches. Whomever you're speaking to should be in today's trenches, okay? Because the market changes on a regular basis. You got to be tuned in, all right? So for the active investors, I'm going to go all out this quarter. And don't panic. Don't panic. I want to make sure that you guys close on a property, but don't panic. You're not having to come out of pocket, all right? I'm going to teach you about other people's money, how it works, how to position it with sellers, all of the different things, okay? I've done subject to, I've done lease options, I've done seller financing, I've done hard money lenders, private money lenders, like all the combo of a lot of that too. And you need to know when and which one goes where, depending on the deal. So we're going to guide you through that. So my mission is to have seven of you. I'm not going to go big, like I want millions of you to, of course I do, but we're going to focus like on 7. So if you want to be that 7 that take this ride, right? Just put 7 in the comments. 7 in the comments. I want to be that person that takes that ride with you, Joanna, and closes on a deal this last quarter of 2024, because I want to be prepared for 2025, because I know what's happening in the world, and I want you to understand the urgency here. The urgency is we're turning into a renter's nation, and nobody likes that term. I get it. We don't want to be forced into a renter's nation, but we are. We're in a political year and things are rocky, things are crazy. What do I do? What do I do? If you don't have somebody in your corner by your side to discuss these things with, it's really tough to make a decision. And when you're indecisive and don't make a decision fast, money goes away. It goes to somebody else that can make a decision fast. Okay, money loves speed. They say this all the time. And it likes motion. It likes to stay in motion. So if money is stagnant, it doesn't grow. Okay, I won't get into all of that right now, but what I'm saying is money loves speed. Just be done with that motion. Okay. I also wanted to go over, I made a note here, a special note for you guys, that one of my students or one of the participants, not even one of my students, one of the participants out of the 5-day challenge is closing on her first deal on Friday. So she came out of the 5-day challenge, went through the steps, did the VIP, right? She won the VIP day, and now she's closing on real estate. So how is that for having someone in your corner by your side? Okay, she walked through the steps that I gave her and did the work. Okay, so we have a 5-day challenge coming up. All right, she is the, let me call, who is that? She's our Roger Bannister. Roger Bannister was the first guy to do the 4-minute mile. Okay, I think now it's 3 something that someone can do, but it used to be a fantasy. Like, no way, nobody could do a 4-minute mile. There's just no way. That's a fantasy. You're hallucinating. Well, some of you may say that about the 5-day challenge, right? Like, no way, you can't do that in 5 days. I'm just saying. So she did the 5 days and she did a VIP day. Okay, so there is that. And she's closing on her first property. She's had 4 of them in contract, 3 or 4, I can't remember, 3 or 4 in contract, and she's closing on this one. So, and it's buy and hold. She's not even wholesaling. She's holding the property, okay, creating the cash flow and building her assets. And this is what I want for all of you. Even if you start off as wholesale, it's fine, but eventually this is the retire group, right? What are you going to retire on? Most entrepreneurs don't have a retirement plan. Okay, so we're going to make one through real estate. And if y'all know my landlord's story, this is how I got into real estate, guys. My landlord had a stroke. God bless her. She had to sell off some of her inventory. And one of them was the house I was living in my early 20s. Okay. And I learned, I didn't realize it then. My friend walked me through it. I said, you did what? You made how much? And can you teach me? And she did. And I've been in it ever since. This is 24 years ago. 12, well, more than 24 years that happened. But I got into real estate 24 years ago. Right. And I haven't looked back. It's been so much fun. It's been a roller coaster. I've done so many different things in real estate. I love that it's not boring. There's always something new. And I have another level I'm taking it to for my passive investors. So for you passive investors, listen up, okay? Well, first of all, let's hash into the comments if you want the 5-day challenge info. If you want to be the Roger Bannister and close on a property in, the next 30, 60, 90 days, type challenge in the comments. We'll get you the details for that. Okay. I'm looking for 7 people who are serious. All right. Now everyone can join, everyone can listen, everyone can be a part of. And if there's more people that are serious, by all means. But I am going to press hard on the first 7 people that chime in here and really want the 5-day challenge. Okay. The first 7 people that are really serious about it. All right. We'll give you the details and we'll get you signed up. You'll have to get the VIP, right? Because that's part of the coaching. So part of the coaching is the VIP, and that's going to help get you to that next level. I can't do this by osmosis. It's my job to take all of Google Tube land and narrow it down for you. And I can't do that without being able to coach you. So get the VIP. I can't stress that enough. Okay. So we have that. And then for my passive investors, so those of you entrepreneurs, realtors, coaches, you're out there, your W-2 sucks up your life and you don't have time to do this yourself. Okay. You have an opportunity to be a part of some of our deals that we have in the pipeline. And again, this is like a 2-headed dragon. I'm speaking in 2 different ends here. So an active investor is wholesale, fix and flip, learning how to do the action yourself. You're unemployed at the end of every transaction. Passive is more of the buy and hold side and money lending, right? So what I'm speaking to is we have a couple of properties that we're looking for private investors for, all right? And so you can just be a part of that and have that in your portfolio and not have to have had to do the work, right? So you would be part of a team, part of a group. We can get more into that. I'm looking what this looks like is anyone who has 25 to 100,000 that they're looking to invest, that can build their portfolio faster. Write a check. 100,000 here, Joanna. Here is. You don't give it to me. You give it to escrow, right? You put it in the deal. So if you want to learn more about what those deals are that you could be a part of. Who here wants to be in a multifamily property? Type multifamily in the comments, right? So that we could see you and know if that's something that you want. So when you get into multifamily, there is, it's a team. It takes a village to take it down, okay? It takes a village. So if you want to be a part of that village, let us know, okay? If you have a checkbook that you can write, a retirement account that you can write out of, if your money's sitting in the bank, you're losing money anyway. So put it into something that's going to grow. All right. And then we'll get you the details. You make a decision then, not now. But what you need to do now is just type multifamily in the comments so we know to reach out to you that you're a passive investor and you want to be a part of multifamily. And we'll give you the details. So are you accredited or non-accredited? Okay. That will be the second step. Okay. Lorianne says multifamily. All right, cool. So there is accredited and non-accredited. So let me know if you're accredited or non-accredited. And if you don't know, basically it's, if you're a single person, a net worth of more than 1 million, excluding your primary residence. And then you have an income of more than 200,000 a year. Now, if you're married, that's 300,000 a year. Okay. or you have professional knowledge, like you have a Series 7 or 65, you have a particular license that makes you accredited. So there's a whole list. So if you want to know if you're accredited, or Joanna, how can I be accredited? Just type, what should I have you type in the comments? Well, because, yeah, passive investor. Just type passive investor. We'll type that in there, and then so that I can get you the details of if you're accredited investor or non-accredited investor. That is key into playing with the village. We do have options in both worlds. So maybe this is a three-headed dragon: active investor, passive investor, with accredited and non-accredited, right? So we've got the buffet available for y'all. So just so that you know, these properties, they've all been vetted out. They're all ready to take down. And we're just looking for those that want to play with us, you know, write a check, add to their portfolio, and play the game with us. It's for long-term hold, so let us know. Non-accredited means you're not savvy. You're not a savvy investor. You don't make over 200,000 a year, and you don't have $1 million in assets. Okay, that means non-accredited. If you're accredited, it means you have those assets. Is that helpful? Cool. So again, if you want to know more about how that works, and some of you may be accredited and don't even know. That's what I learned, right? You may be accredited and you don't even know. So the SEC has law around that. And to particular deals, so we have a particular deal that is for accredited, and we have deals that are for non-accredited. So I need to know which side of the fence you're on, so I put you in the right deal. Make sense? But they figure that you know what you're doing if you're accredited, right? And then you have to know the person that you want to be a part of the deal, right? So you don't have to know the person in the accredited. Anyways, it's a long drawn out list that I will, actually it's not that long, but it's a drawn out list that I will set up for you. Okay, so I will give you the deets, and so that you can learn more about how to be a part of an existing deal that you don't have to find. So those of you that have been struggling trying to find a deal can just plop right into one. All right. And those of you that want to go do the deal yourself, go through the 5-day challenge, get the VIP. I am determined to help make this work for you. All right. So if you have any questions, type them in the comments, or if you're seeing this in the email and you want to reply to the email, go ahead and just reply there. My team will get into it and give you the details and let you know. All right. So it's been awesome seeing you guys here. We're here every Wednesday at 2:30 p.m. Okay. And we will go over Q&A. We'll go over also doing the VIP challenge. Good to see you, Lorianne. And then any kind of Q&A announcements. The training is actually going to be private. Sometimes in the past, we've done it in live in the Facebook group. It's not going to be in the Facebook group. It's going to be in a private room. Okay. So get the VIP or get into the 5-day challenge. General admission will give you all the details that you need. The VIP will give you the coaching that you'll want in order to be part of that 7 that's going to close on deals this quarter. All right. So I look forward to seeing you guys in the challenge. If you have any questions, type them in the comments. We'll be back around to make sure that we take care of you. All right. Have a good day. Bye.